Similar to the COUNTIF and SUMIF functions, AVERAGEIF allows you to find the average value of a data range based on set criteria from the user. In this example, we're looking to understand two things. First, what is the average years of service for individuals making over $100,000 per year? And second, what is the average salary for individuals with more than 15 years of service? To begin, let's select our target cell and type in the AVERAGEIF function. We see there are two required arguments and one optional argument. Although we're looking to understand the average years of service, we're evaluating against the associated salaries for each individual, and therefore the first argument relates to the data range of salaries, or, in this case, cells C2 through C26. We can then enter the second argument, which is the salary threshold we are looking to consider, or in this case, greater than $100,000. Remember to include the criteria in quotation marks. Lastly, we can enter the average range, which is the range of values we want to take the average of. We see the result to be 12.5, which aligns with the data we see on the screen. We can also use this function to determine the average salary for individuals with greater than 15 years of service. In this case, since we're now evaluating against the years of service for each individual, we'll enter the data in column B into our first argument. Similar to the first example, we can now include our criteria to be greater than 15 as we are looking to understand the average salary for those with more than 15 years of service. Lastly, we can enter the average range, which is the salaries for each employee. Here, we see the result to be just over $105,000, which aligns with the data we see on the screen. In both of these cases, if we opted to leave the third argument empty, by default, Excel would have assumed that the range we wanted to average was the same range that we entered in the first argument.